Josh Rauen live in the studio. Now joined by his father, Denny Rauen, for a live performance right here at WMSE.
Laser 103, that's Midnight City from Affy Bankster. I'm Marilyn Mee. You're listening to Home Cookin' Laser Local Licks. We're going to take a quick break. We're doing the show, by the way, live tonight from Cornerstone Studios. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, the first father-son duo I've heard of since the Spanik Boys, the Rauen Boys, are next. Are you guys getting sick of people going, oh, like the Spanik Boys? Because that's the first thing that I thought of. The Rauen Boys are our next guest, a father and son duo, which in the rock and roll business is pretty unusual. So I got to tell you a little bit about these guys because, it's to mention that you're going to hear a 14-year-old is pretty easy to go, how good can that be? But I should mention here that Josh Rauen is a 2-time scholarship winner at Wisconsin Conservatory of Music and fingerstyle guitar. All I can think of is, man, in 10 years from now, if you're this good now, Josh, man, what's it going to be like in 10 years? But welcome to Home Cookin' Laser Local Licks, and this is the first time, I think, since the Spanik Boys that I've ever talked to a father and son together. Tell me a little bit about the background of this. How did you guys start playing together? And
well,
outside of the fact that you live in the same house, like, how old were you when you decided that you wanted to be a musician? I mean, it was, did your parents just kind of tell you, okay, here's a guitar, learn how to play, here's drumsticks, learn how to play, or is that something that you feel you pretty much decided yourself you were going to do?
No, I don't know. I've been around so long that I just wanted to try to do it, see what it was like, and I really liked it, so I kept on doing it. So then, I'm still doing it.
So, one of the questions that you're always going to be asked through the years is probably going to be like, who are some of your big influences?
Yeah.
Who would you say is?
Oh, the old blues guys. I think here, Robert Johnson, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Elmore James.
How did you ever get into that kind of stuff? I mean, considering that there's a lot of guys your age who are listening, to a lot of pretty poppy, rap, hip-hop kind of stuff, it's kind of unusual for somebody your age to be into, even know who those guys are, much less like them.
Yeah, well, my dad has quite a record collection,
Yeah.
So there's a lot of, when I started playing it, I listened to the original recordings and I really liked them.
Mm-hmm. How do you like playing in front of a lot of people versus, because obviously this was something that just kind of started at home.
Yeah. I like it, actually. I like the crowds.
Do you?
Yeah.
Cool.
Really
Keep
cool.
that, okay?
Yeah.
That's cool. Well, okay, so now you've, if you ever hear of the Rauen Boys, take advantage of the gig and go out and see them. 2 more things. I got to tell you again, Josh, you have a clone in Waterloo, Iowa named Jonas Havertape. You guys got to meet. He's also a guitar player. And why don't you introduce your sister as long as she's here?
That's my sister, Lindsay Rauen.
Lindsay, you going to be a musician, you think?
She's working on the piano.
Oh, great. So eventually you might have to change this from the Rauen Boys to the Rauen People or something.
Probably.
If Lindsay keeps up on piano.
Say hi to Pamela, too.
This is the Rauen Boys on Laser 103.